y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Friday. Oh,
Purple.
I see it's fall. We have fall hair. Big bangs. I like
No, I cut bangs in my favorite wig, and I was walking around here looking like a hillbilly. So I was like, "No, this ain't the wave." I love my golden hair. I'm gonna have to do it again.
golden, but I like brunettes.
My mama called me Elvira. She hated my birthday next weekend.
Y'all, we have one more birthday to celebrate in the month of October. And y'all come on in the room. What we drinking? What we drinking?
Cranberry and lemon.
And lemon wood. Ain't no liquor, nothing. No.
There's no. I've been in the gym. I ain't been eating clean, but I've been in the gym. And on the days I don't get in the gym, I work out at home. So
Okay. It's birthday. I get it.
I'm not. It ain't just birthday. I'm gonna be walking around here looking like Hulk Hogan by the summertime.
Okay, not Hulk. We don't want Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, people been calling me mean and She-Ra and all kind of crazy names. Like I'm some animal.
What? We'll talk. Y'all, happy Friday. I have a slight headache because I was screaming in the office because
What about the motherfucking straws, friend? How you like them apples? I told you was doing all that shit, all that gloating. I knew it was gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
it ain't over.
Oh, it's gonna be over soon.
It ain't over yet though.
The fat lady done sung.
She ain't singing yet. She humming. She ain't started singing yet.
What happened to your Rangers? You sure you don't want to be a stroll again? Because we would love to have you.
Between you and my dad.
Love to have you.
Between you and my dad is such a fickle fan. He makes me sick. He makes me so sick. He is such a fickle fan. With the Cowboys, with the Astros, he's supposed to be a fan, but as soon as stuff started looking grim, he go to, I told you, man, them Astros tried and true. They battle tested, baby.
I tried to tell you, friend. You didn't want to listen to me.
It's not over. It's not over.
She's humming, friend. She's all in the vocals.
Listen, it's not over. Okay, the trend of this series has been all games away have been won by the other team. Okay, so if the trend continues, I'm just saying that's the trend. So I'm not giving up hope. Okay, I am a true fan. However, I am not a nut. I'm not a crazed fan. If the Astros should pull it out, I'm going to be very supportive of them in their World Series run. Okay? That's what kind of fan I am. I ain't no hater. But I am still.
You ain't got no choice but to root for us at that point.
I do have a choice.
No, you're going to root for one of your Texas teams. But you should have came over to the good side before it was too late. You didn't miss the boat, friend. We on to something else.
No, you're not. And with that thinking, okay, keep looking, look past. Go look past.
We're not Regis Prograis.
Well, let's just get off into it then. Y'all come on in the room. What a segue. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room. Happy Friday, y'all. How y'all doing? Come on in. I see Sean Terrence first. Thank you, Sean. How you doing? Hey, Jay Kyle. How are you? Hey, Jason Penny. But Jay ain't seen you in a couple of weeks. We sure are happy to have you back. Bionic Prince, how you doing? 93 and Riches Entertainment. Hey, Shawala, how you doing, girl? Sheena with the first super sticker of the night. Hey, Sheena, girl. 704 Joe, how you doing? Let's see. All Around Strong. Mo 2013. Hey, Karma Girl. Shogun 76. We see y'all in the house. Rolo, how you doing?
What did he say? Because he's blocked. Read it.
I'm not gonna say it because you'll never unblock him if you don't. If
say
you know
it. What
well, see, earlier you were saying how the people was calling you Shira and Hogan, and so he called you She-Hulk.
I'll take that. I'll take that. But guess what? You're blocked, so it don't matter anyway. You're just talking to yourself. You talking to me.
Rolo, I'm trying to get you off the block list. God dog. Tony Rome, how you doing? Sugar Free Mars, how you doing? Hey, Just K. Hey, Keisha Sellers Girl, how are you? David Frazier, 88 Sports Talk, how you doing? Wait, Brianna Berta.
Cousin, you see us, cousin? We up here with the luscious her today. The luscious her.
Yes. Hey, Thomas Moreland, how are you doing? Hey, Coach Amber Girl, I ain't seen you in here in a while. Where you been, Coach? And Light Skin Business, how you doing? Hey, y'all, hit the like button for us, please, since you're in here good and early. Hit that like button for us. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new here. You know, you want to be in the shadows, you don't want to say nothing and whatnot, still hit the like button. Okay, come on in. Hey, 619 Kelly Factor. So look, y'all, it's some fights this week. It's some fights tomorrow. Nothing major. Every time I say it ain't nothing major, it ends up being a good fight card. Every time I say that. And I happen to look at some of the weigh-ins on this card. This is a DAZN card. And the little guy, what is that little guy's name? He always fights and has an entertaining fight. He's like 115 pounds. I forgot his name. Just saw him. Got a nice little fro. Hispanic guy.
Not Martinez, right?
Speedy something. I forgot his name.
I know who he's talking about. I want to say his last name is Martinez, but I'm not sure.
I forgot. I forgot his name. Anyway, yeah. It's gonna be. Y'all quit calling my friend now. Phenomenal Mexican. You stay blocked every week, and you.
It never fails. Oh, you know what? We can't.
Scrappy. Sorry.
Who?
That's his name, Scrappy. I want to say Scrappy Garcia, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Now, what was you finna say?
Is you gonna make your announcement this week, or we gonna wait? Because I didn't already change to Twitter.
No, big announcement, y'all. Well, not big, but announcement.
It's big.
It's big, but it ain't like it's not. It's big. It's big. There's a slight change that's about to happen with the channel and with the page. It's a name change, okay? We are in the process of getting our stuff legitimate. And so we have been advised to make a small change in the name of the show. Okay, we will always be the Queens of the Ring, BOXIANA and I, but our page now is going to be the Queens of Boxing Talk, okay? Because we don't want to run into no problems later on down the line and whatnot. So all of our social media, our channel page is about to be under construction, and we will now be known as the Queens of Boxing Talk, okay? Because that Queens of the Ring, somebody big time already has like a legal claim to that, and we don't want no problems, okay? We don't want no issues and whatnot. We're going to always be the queens, though, okay? Know that. The only one. Don't get me started. So that's that is the minor change that's coming. We will always be the queens, but it will now be the Queens of Boxing Talk, okay? So don't fret when you see stuff starting to change. It's still us, still your girls, still Salt and Pepper. You know, we do Queens of Boxing Talk, okay? So, with this card, Speedy, I think it's Garcia, Speedy Garcia. What's his name? Ramirez. Speedy Ramirez. He's entertaining. Okay. Sometimes he be getting hit too much, but he's very entertaining. Also on that card, we're not gonna spend a lot of time, but also on that card, we have Sebastian Fundora's sister. She's gonna be fighting for a belt. What is her name? Y'all gotta forgive me. I was working hard today. What's her name?
I call her.
Somebody.
I'll call her PP. I don't know. She looks like Penelope, but I know that ain't her name. She do look like a Penelope.
She does.
She really do. So tell me she can't fight.
No, she can fight.
Yeah,
She can fight, and of course she's tall like her brother. So during the face off and the stare down, she was looking down at her competition, and so hopefully she'll get a chance to snatch herself up a belt tomorrow.
Well, that height didn't help her brother very much in his last fight.
Did we talk about? Yeah, we talked about that Tim Tszyu fight because I like Brian Mendoza more after that. Anyway, that's on the DAZN card, and the main card is gonna be Rocha and Santillan. Okay, go ahead.
But that wasn't who was supposed to be in the fight.
Who's supposed to be in the fight, friend?
JoJo Diaz.
Why JoJo not fighting, friend?
You know, they say he had COVID-like symptoms, friend.
Like 15 pounds overweight COVID symptoms?
Yeah. Now, JoJo, I know JoJo no better. And you can't be struggling with weight that much. Move up if you know you just can't take it no more, JoJo. That's ridiculous. 15 pounds? He said, fuck it, I'm going there as is. Either fight me or nah. 15 pounds?
Now, JoJo knew he wasn't going to make that weight. Why would he even sign up for that? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? And last time I checked, when you got COVID, you ain't gaining weight. You losing weight because you ain't eating and you got a virus and you sick. Who gaining weight when they got COVID? Who?
I didn't have COVID, but I was just down really bad sick, and I didn't even eat like that. So I don't know how the fuck he gained that weight. Not with COVID.
You know what I want JoJo to do? JoJo, it's time for you to get your Abner Mares on. I've seen you at the desk before calling fights, doing commentary. He wasn't bad at it. I think it's time because you're not going to move up. Your bodies are not allowing you to stay down. And so your in-ring activities, sir, I believe are over at this point.
I think JoJo still got some fight in him, friend. I just think that he undisciplined. Like, JoJo got a lot going on that a lot of people don't know about. The stress of that is probably kicking his ass. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know. I
don't know either. Hey, Stormy B, I see you, Judah Ben Israel, Ricky Williams. How you doing? Anthony Lumar. I see you coming in. Drink. I see you, Roblo. I see y'all coming on through. Come on through. Hey, Coach Amber, she says from the fight party to Queens of the Ring to Queens of Boxing Talk. I'm down for the entire ride, and we thank you.
Karma, go to hell, girl.
That's who he fighting. That's exactly who he fighting.
Go to hell. I mean, expeditiously. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You go straight to jail.
Y'all so messy. Y'all messy. Do you see that?
You know what? I'm gonna need for y'all to all go stand in the corner for 5 minutes. Everybody
with your hands up.
With your hands up. Everybody's in timeout. Y'all are off the chain.
I mean, they ain't lying.
Say that on national television anymore, friend.
They not lying though.
No, they not lying.
They not.
And I hate that he's gotten himself in this situation. And I want to say multiple times, I hope I'm just not hearing the same recycled story over and over, because this is different occurrences. What do you think about this replacement? You especially go get in the corner. Y'all are sick people. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all need to get it together. We on national television. People go back and read these comments. Phenomenal Mexican. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gonna get us kicked out of the square that we didn't work our way into. Stop. What's wrong with y'all? Okay, friends. So let's just be logical. This has happened more than once, right?
I think there are more than one set of allegations. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear. Then, if that's the case, I don't think he should be fighting. And y'all know I'm a JoJo Diaz fan, and it's not Sunday.
She would.
And so, if this is the case, you not only you undisciplined, you in a shitload of trouble. You don't know. You don't. No. Go to jail. Directly to jail. Like I told Karma, don't go in there with Karma. Go to your own jail.
Yes, it is called the dunce cap, the dunce hat, pointed. Yeah, that. Uncultured J, thank you, Uncultured J. He says, I heard JoJo was in a circle throwing it back for free Corona time. Y'all.
I'm leaving. I'm not doing this tonight. I'm telling you, I'm leaving right now. I'm not dealing with this. I'm sorry. Absolutely not.
Absolutely. No, it's not the civil case NTK Jid Cow. No, this is something totally different. Totally.
Yeah. This is a case you would never just go. If you want to know, you can go look. You can go Google it. Google is free for all of us. You're not gonna make us do it. We ain't gonna say what he did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what the allegations are, but they are certainly out there, and they are not a secret. And I'm just shocked that with the allegation, isn't it funny how some folks have allegations and then their fight gets postponed like Rolly, and then other folks have other allegations in the same stratosphere, and they be fighting because it's like JoJo third, fourth supposed fight.
When it came out the first time, he had a fight like not too long after that, and then these other allegations came about, and then he was in another fight, and I was like, I think he was the main card on that one, or the co-main.
I don't know.
Go to jail.
Go to the gym. Go work out. If nothing else, Joseph. Anyway, good luck to the folks who will be fighting on. Is it DAZN? I think it's DAZN tomorrow. Good luck to y'all. Y'all watch those fights. There's a UFC fight tomorrow too. Good one coming on early in the afternoon. Watch that. But there was some boxing news that I want to talk about. Okay. Earlier this week, speaking of Regis, earlier this week, we got to see the first press conference for the Regis Prograis Devin Haney fight happening in December on December 9th. Okay. Excellent press conference. They had it in the Bay Area, and it was entertaining. Friend, I want you to tell me how you felt about their press conference. And
first, I'd like to start with Regis on Twitter. I don't know if we talked about this Sunday, but Regis decided to take a Twitter rumor and run with it and post it on his Twitter. And Devin responded to him. And then not too long after that, Regis got into a car accident. Somebody rear-ended him. And then the next day, we have the presser. And I typically don't speak on this and I always look at my friend before I talk about Regis because she have to give me the okay. Friend, may I speak? Okay. Y'all, I don't understand. That's why I don't like light-skinned people, okay? Light-skinned people, when they hook up with dark-skinned people, they start acting weird. Strange. I've never seen anybody hate on somebody for having a daddy. It's so strange to me, the fatherless activities in boxing. It's like the guys with dads against the guys with no dads. Regis them or they kept bringing up the dad and father dynamic. It was just all over the place. And Regis's trainer, dare I say, sir, you don't know shit about boxing. I was very much taken aback, friend. I'm going to use my word. I was very much taken aback at the whole activity because, sir, what are you talking about? For majority of the time, I was speechless. And I was still stuck on, like, let me tell y'all something, okay? And I hope y'all don't take offense to my words, how Twitter takes offense to my words. I'm not raising my kid with the pores. So my son will have some character. Do you know how strange you sound to say that you need to come from the hood or have a up from nothing upbringing to have some grit about yourself? We all parents. There's 113 people in here, and there might be some people that I can't see. If you are a parent and you were poor, have you or have you not done any and everything to keep your kid out of poverty? Because we grew up in the shit. We know what it's like. So saying continue, your kids go to private school, sir.
This was the crazy part. He was like, no, no, my kids don't go to private school. Like, like something is wrong with that or something.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with your child going to private school. Give your child the opportunity that you didn't have. I dare if I could afford private school, do you think my kid would be in a public school? He'd be at Kincaid somewhere, friend, where they paying actual fucking tuitions. What kind of weird dynamic are we going on? Like, when we gonna accept the fact that these kids need dads? And Devin got a dad that has been took him from getting in trouble at school, putting him in the boxing gym to get him back straight. A lot of folks ain't got no daddies, and they really been out of shape about it.
It's shameful to watch. Actually, it's kind of shameful to watch. Let me get this super chat. Uncultured J, he came back. Thank you so much. He says Regis's trainer talked like he got hot food in his mouth. That mentality is exactly why a lot of folks are down bad now. Simply unacceptable. It really is. I don't know why folks think that it's like some type of badge of honor to come from humble beginnings. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong for
the
it.
Pores, say it. The pores. We're not the pores, friend. The pores.
The pores. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, because a lot of successful folks come from the pores. Nothing is wrong with it, but you don't get like an extra. I don't know. It's like you get supposed to have an extra badge of honor for it, or like somehow if you didn't come from the pores, that you didn't have to work as hard or something. I don't like that separation type of mentality, because at this point you both are on equal playing field. You're about to fight this man in the ring, so none of that matters. But the thing about it that really made me feel bad, not for Regis, but because I follow him on social media. He posts his family. He posts his parents and stuff. So it's not like he didn't have a father. His daddy be there. I don't know if he wasn't there before, but like he got a relationship with his daddy. They be all in the cold tub challenge and doing shit. So when he talks like that and people don't know, it's like you inadvertently are shitting on your parents by saying that. Why would you do that? He was grown and broke. Don't tell nobody else this. Shh. Don't. That's not to be like, I don't know. I just don't get that. I don't get that. And you're fighting right now his whole career. He has children. Your children are being raised probably similar to how Devin was raised. But you some kind of way want to shit on him for that. Look, what are we doing? What is I just don't get it. I don't get it. Stop it. Stop saying that dumb shit. Stop it. Coach Amber, thank you. She says, my daddy would snatch my scalp if I ever let a motherfucker make me feel bad for his sacrifices and hard work. We've both been at the top and bottom of the mountain. I'm like, come on. Like, why would you, why? That doesn't make you look, who are you trying to relate to? Who?
The fatherless. Because apparently there's a whole bunch of fatherless people around. They hate the fact that Devin and Bill got the relationship that they got. Like, a lot of these folks don't have that. Boots and Bozy got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a select few that do. And when it's Boots time to shine like that, they're going to be hating on Boots like that too.
I just don't understand. And you know what? It's not even more than Devin. It's Bill. Motherfuckers hate Bill Haney. Do you hear me? They hate that man with a passion.
They hate him like they hate Floyd.
They hate that man with a passion. And this is the kicker. And again, it shows our challenged mentality. I don't want to say our because I'm not in that number, but a lot of folks challenged mentality. They don't recognize, or they just won't recognize that he wears many hats. He's first of all Devin's daddy. He's also Devin's trainer. And he's also his promoter. So he does a lot of slick ass talking. Now, when other slick talking promoters do that shit, people can compartmentalize because that's probably the only job they have. They're not the fathers of the fighters, and they're not also the trainers of the fighters. So they can be slick talking, and motherfuckers just say, oh, that's that promoter talk. That's how they do they promote. But when it's Bill, it's like it's a personal thing for folks. They get so mad. That lie, motherfucker. It's his daddy. His daddy. His dad. Y'all stop that. Stop that, because y'all telling on yourself. It's something deep in you, something deep inside your chest that just why you mad? Why is you so mad? Why? What you mad? Why y'all mad? Like, for real. Go to therapy. Go talk to somebody about it. Okay.
And this ain't for the people that's like not invested. They just want to watch the fight. This is for the people that are very much invested in this. Like, because I'm reading the comments and I see what y'all are saying, talking about the fight selling.
I love the fight selling.
The fight is sold. It's something that people want to see, right? But like, we still have to break this stuff down and like look at shit for what it is, because that's kind of sort of what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
This is what this is. Like, there is some like life points in some of this shit that happens, because like we really need to be pushing fathers on people at this point, because they hate people with dads apparently, because they don't see enough dads around.
It just, I don't know. It cracks me up. But what's up, Keon? I see you everything boxing. He's a very smart man. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's keeping the people talking, which are keeping the people invested in what it's doing. A lot of the people are invested in seeing them fall.
Lose.
Yeah. They're very invested in that, which is good. It's a model that I've seen used before. Okay. So y'all keep wishing, wanting, hoping, and praying, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not opposed to any of it, because it's all good for the sport. Great talking points. We're talking about it now. Some folks agree, some folks don't. The bottom line is we are talking about it. But it does feel like just, y'all be hating sometimes. Lord, it just seems like it gets so personal with y'all. And Drink, I saw what you said. They get it, but not the extent that I see this. Not at all. Not at all. Folks will talk about it for a little while, but baby. But again, Bill is very smart. He's doing what he's doing for a reason. It's working for them. All Devin got to do is keep winning. That's it. That's all. I'm excited about the fight. How did you feel about his trainer saying, I'm sorry, his strength and conditioning coach saying somebody called Tank? He really thought he had 8 with it. What?
I was very much taken aback. And I don't know about Sir. I don't know about Sir at all. He gives me bullet. He gives me bullet, and I don't like it. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that he was saying, friend. Call Tank for what? Now, y'all know how I feel and what I think what Tank will do. But at this point in time, you had to call Regis to beat him up. Why are we calling for Tank to beat him up? Regis do it. What we calling Tank for?
He the one finna fight him.
Friend, you ain't got no confidence in this man, do you? Devin was big at that bitch too. Oh yeah. I don't know what the fuck he was expecting. I know Rich like, this motherfucker is humongous. Good Lord.
Say, man, I still think it's gonna be a good scrap. Like you said, previous to the face-to-face, previous to the press conference, Regis had been, making his rounds on social media. He had the accident. He made the allegations about the fight being erased in Mexico. Just a lot of shit. We were really looking forward to the press conference. I was like, okay, how did you feel about Regis not being as outspoken as he had been on social media when the actual press conference was going on, when they were actually with microphones in their faces? And he seemed a little mute, a little frustrated, a little irritated at all the back and forth. What was your assessment of that? Because I know you call him Reginald, you call him Regis, and then sometimes you say if Rougarou show up. Who showed up at that press conference?
Reginald. And he bought his little T-Rex with him.
Well, it was quite interesting to see. I hate her. I can't. Uncultured Jay says, this also goes hand in hand with a lot of Black people playing the victim. Something doesn't go our way. It's because I'm Black. A pity party is not going to help. We get wronged, yes, but guess what the issue is a lot of times? You. Uncultured Jay, I agree. I have to say, I can't disagree with those sentiments. Coach Amber came back. She says, the strength and conditioning coach gave me, I'm going to call my big sister vibes. I mean, why would he say that? I was so ashamed.
I'm very much ashamed because the way it was getting described to me, this is a good, noble man. And I don't know this man. I feel like Kiki. I'm sorry to that man. I don't know that man.
I don't know. Who is this man?
Don't make me call Tank.
That just was the wrong thing to say. And you know what? I think Regis was offended. He was visibly offended.
He was.
As he should have been. As he should have been. He was like all this clown shit going on, and it basically included his guy in that. It was a bit much. It was.
I'm sorry using that shit. Don't make me call Tank. You know what? It's like that TikTok about the girl talking about her big sister when she called when something going on with the parents, and she's like, "Don't make me call Portia." And okay, don't make him call Tank. I would have got up and walked off that fucking stage, friend.
I can't imagine the embarrassment. I think he was a small piece embarrassed too. I think he was a small.
Leave me at the altar.
You would drink his actual trainer. I believe he is also the trainer for O'Shaquie Foster, and O'Shaquie has a title fight coming up on the 28th. So he's in Mexico, I believe, getting O'Shaquie Foster ready for his match. And you know, everybody ain't got it like that where they trainer can stop what they doing. And I mean, you know, so I think that's what it was. It would have been better for his trainer to be there. I mean, but I can't say that because the strength and conditioning coach made it interesting because Regis wasn't talking. So at least he was there to make it interesting because Regis's energy was off a little bit. It felt as like the moment was a tad bit too big for him. Actually, that's what I got from it. But on the other hand, did you notice the difference in Devin Haney? Devin seems like he talked. He seems like a very confident young man right now.
I'm wondering where this little demon come. I know they said he was bad when he was little, but he's showing me he really was bad because he got a mouth on him and it's slick. It's quiet. Like he talks like my son when he in trouble and he mumbling under his breath. He'll say a whole lot of shit and I really don't hear him well because he does it in a tone that's so low I can't hear. Devin is just like that. I would have then balled his lips up like a goddamn trash bag. I'm not lying because you know he was popping off at the mouth when he was little. Yeah. I would have grabbed them bitches up like trash. But I was very much happy. I want him to do more of that.
You know what? I think I know sometimes I do. I forget how young he is. You know, he's on stage with folks that's 30. Well, how old is Regis? 32, 33. He's in the ring with Loma, who's 35. He's still very young. He's 24. So his boxing skills are elevated, but his speaking and getting comfortable in front of crowds, getting comfortable in front of the microphone, getting comfortable in front of cameras, he's growing into that more. And so I have to keep that in mind. And I hope that others and viewers are keeping that in mind because people are like, his energy is different. His so yeah, it is. He's growing up. He's becoming, you know, he's a man. He's a young man, but he's getting more comfortable in his skin. He's going to be talking more. He's feeling more confident. If he keeps winning, you're going to keep seeing growth like this. And so I was tickled and thrilled to see it. Bill kind of took a step back. Normally, Bill is the antagonist. He didn't really have to be this time. I was like, okay. All right. Okay. So very excited. Fight is going to be in Oakland later on that day. I saw that he visited with the Golden State Warriors, which is absolutely wonderful. That is where the fight is taking place. You know, they got jerseys on the stage. My favorite number is 7. Athletic jersey number is 7. His number was number 7. I was like, oh, we whooping ass. But anyway, I digress. So I hope they do it big. It looks like they're going to be doing it big. I already told y'all I need MC Hammer to be playing. If he ain't walking him out, I need it to be in the arena. I need it to be in the arena. When we heard Tim Zoo and all the hip hop and whatever, I need them to be playing some Hammer in the arena. I ain't gonna say it no more. I need to hear some Hammer at the fight. Uncultured Jay came back and he says the way that coach was talking, if it was me, I would have roasted him on stage up there built like a parking space. Head Sanford. Yeah.
I was very much confused at this man that I've heard so much about. He is giving bullets. Very much bullets. I'm wondering if they're brother or cousins at this point. Okay, friend, I'm just saying this is not who I thought this was.
Listen, no, not pumps in the bumps. I'm talking about that old hammer. That let's get it started. They put me in a mix. See, y'all, I'm old. I'm a little bit seasoned.
Pops and the
Y'all wasn't
bumps
around.
took
Yeah,
me out,
yeah.
bro.
Y'all ain't talking about the hand. Keon know what I'm talking about.
Why are we
Keon, you
that
know what
old?
I'm talking about. That old hammer. That's lit. That troop suit. Let's
Friend,
get it
pumps and the
started.
bumps is old. That shit,
Go to
wow.
YouTube, damn it. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't. It's in Oakland. Them Oakland folks they gonna appreciate that. I'm just saying. I'm just hey.
Okay, can we pause a moment because Pumps and the Bumps is really old, and why are we that old? I
Listen.
almost got in trouble for listening to that shit.
See, y'all talking about pumps in the bumps and too legit to quit. Y'all talking about that. That's actually the newer Hammer. That was like Hammer after he was coming down. That's kind of like Hammer on the downside. Prime you had to be there. You had to be there. Rick know what I'm talking about. You had to be. It man say, you know, Keon, you had to be there. Y'all, I'm just saying, you had to be there. That shit hit hard. That bait on them speakers. You say,
He ain't coming out to no damn Hammer.
he ain't got to come out to it. I'm just saying they need to be playing it in the stadium during the intermissions and I need to hear it. I'm just saying. Just
I
no,
feel
not
old.
Speedo him.
I don't
Not
want to be
Speedo
no
him.
Hammer because you're making me feel old. Okay, I know. Come out to some sexy red, some shit. I know. My friend, hey, it's not a lifestyle. She turned me up.
Did you say sexy red?
I whip up in that goddamn parking lot in the morning. I got my windows cracked a little bit. The Caucasians are like, oh, come back. She's real ghetto. I knew she was ghetto, but I didn't know she was that ghetto. Oh my God, Karen, did you lock your doors? Absolutely not. I didn't. Come back, friend. Friend. Come on. Come on. Get a little spice in your life, friend. I'm not talking about the way she look. She got some dope beats and some hot girl phrases that I can appreciate when I'm in my vehicle. I don't want to dress like her or be like her. I like what she putting out. Whatever.
When
Call
I
me.
hear her, I smell funk.
Maybe she might stink. She gives me a
She's
little
she's
BO, but
she got bo.
I'm
Her
lit.
breath stank. It's nothing about her.
Eek. Yes.
No,
Everybody's on the vibe, friend. You gonna have to get on the wave.
absolutely not. Leave me
Eek.
behind.
I'll be pull up in that bitch. My heart be moving, friend. Sure do. Okay, whatever. Whenever.
I want to wash my car when she come on the radio. I don't. I feel violated.
Ski. Oh no, I didn't start. I know I got it bad because I start singing along. I know the words now. Oh, I be in my bag. I'm telling you, friend. One of these days, they're gonna be out there in that parking lot, and the big boss is gonna be out there, and they're gonna redirect me somewhere else because of my music. I pull up in that bitch, listen to Lil Boosie. I have all kind of shit on. They be think I'm coming to whoop somebody's ass. Lil Boosie stink too. Lil Boosie got that little dead foot. I'm not gonna say he stank.
Uncultured Jay says, I'm just asking. Anything from Raphael Sadiq would work, or am I weird? For boxing, no. We can't be mellowed out by Raphael Sadiq. I mean, it feels good, maybe, but no. That's still not for a fight. I mean, I know he's from the area and whatnot, but not for the fight. Ugh. Are you
I am vibing. I didn't stop watching us and turn my song on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, friend, rocking out.
I don't know who Mosey is. I don't know who that
See,
is.
y'all be saying stuff we don't know, but I'm wrong. Huh, that's crazy.
Okay, I don't know how we got on her. I can't even say her name. She just nasty. She just looked nasty. She looked like she stinks.
I'm not looking at her. When I see her, okay,
She
I
don't
like
even, her music sucks. She don't even
all
be
the
on the
ratchet
beat.
girls. I like Mulatto too. Well, she not Mulatto no more. She Lotto. Big Lotto.
Whatever. I don't like none of them hoes. They can't rap. They trash. I hate that shit. Ugh.
You and is John Nori. I'm very in tune with the pores, but guess what? You won't never catch me in the hood because I don't never leave my house.
She does look musty. She look like she stank. She look like she look dirty.
Okay, first off, the music it get you crunk. So I don't know what y'all got going on.
It made my face do this. Okay, anyway, I don't know how we got on that.
Get it together, you guys.
Okay, let me go. I'm sorry. So look, I can't wait for the fight. There was a really good kickoff press conference for Devin and Regis. I'm looking forward to the fight. I think if both gentlemen come at their best, this is going to be a very good fight. I'm eager to see what Devin looks like at 140 because, like you said, when they faced off and he was in Regis's face, Regis looked like he's supposed to be at 135 pounds. Regis looked little. He looked real little next to Devin. And I think Regis was a little bit surprised at it. Devin is huge right now. So although he's not having to squeeze down to 135, he's still squeezing because he big and he ain't close to 140 right now. Looking at his footage of him in the gym and whatnot, looks like he's working on more power. He was doing that when he was getting ready to fight Loma, but he's on that heavy bag. His legs are looking thicker, more sturdy. His neck is looking thicker. So I'm very eager to see what he looks like at 140 pounds. I cannot wait. Coach Amber says Sexy Red looks like the Trinity River. And do she look like she look it and smell like the Trinity River? She do. Sorry. I'm done.
It's giving. I'm hating. Okay? We gonna let Sexy Red slide. I don't like the way she looks either. I agree with all of y'all on her looks. She got some bangers out there. I grew up on my line of music. If you can listen to Screw, you can listen to Sexy Red. And if you don't wash your ass good or wear plumber boxes, you shouldn't be speaking anyway. That's how I feel. Because your ass smell like hers. Moving right along. Oh, speaking of ass and stuff, Keith Thurman and Stanionis December the 9th. Did you see that?
I saw that. And I'm wondering, is that final? Is that final?
I'm hearing that's the one.
Very interesting that they will put that card on the same exact date. And if I'm not mistaken, that's also supposed to be a card that Floyd Mayweather is going to fight on as well. Now, I'm hearing rumblings about a possible opponent for him, but this is all just speculation, so I ain't even finna put it out there. But wouldn't it be odd and strange that Mayweather fights on the same day as Devin Haney?
I don't think it's strange. That's Floyd being Floyd. He did the same. Didn't he do that shit to Tank when he was mad at him?
It wasn't on the same day. It was the same weekend, but I think he fought on that Sunday.
Either way, this is Floyd being Floyd. Like, I don't see it any kind of way. He does shit like that. He wants to be number one.
Scandalous.
It is very, at his big age. I've been using that again. At his big age.
Scandalous.
Very, very scandalous. Mm-hmm. But that's Floyd.
That's Floyd. That is Floyd. None of that is solidified yet, but that is That's what I'm hearing. Those are the rumblings that I'm seeing posted. So we'll wait and see. Just found that very interesting, trying to undercut a young brother, but whatever. Also, so speaking of, how you feel about Keith Thurman and Stanionis? How you feel about that fight?
I honestly think it's a good fight. Both of them got little tender guts. So it's going to be whoever can take that reign. Friend, I keep telling you, I don't give a shit what nobody say. I had that surgery. And not only did I have that surgery, I went to the military like 2 months later. I thought I was healed until it was time for me to go in there and start doing the fucking sit-ups. And I thought I was ripping my insides out. It was bad, friend. Like, it takes a very long time for that shit to heal up because they cutting through all that fucking muscle and meat. The first time he get hit, he gonna realize, okay, I need to do better.
Well, you know what? Because of the kerfuffle with the 2 fights that got canceled with Virgil Ortiz, he has actually had more time to heal than he originally thought. So hopefully that does him well. But at the same time, he's been out of the ring for a while. So we'll see what his ring rust compared to Keith Thurman's ring rust looks like. Because Keith been out of the ring for a super duper long time. So I'm with you. I think that's an interesting matchup. Keith is still a good fighter. How good he is at this point in his career, we don't know yet because we ain't seen him in forever. So I think it's a good comeback fight for both of them. Coach Amber, if you're still in here, I think I saw you in one chat saying that Virgil Ortiz was getting back in the gym. And then I heard somebody else say he done enrolled in college, and they think he's like moving away.
He did. He said,
so what's going on with Virgil?
He going back to school. That don't mean he not done. He done boxing.
So that's what I want to know. So what's
Let me go and read the tweet. Hold
on. Okay, so he's going back to school, but he's doing both. Coach Amber says he's doing both. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. Boxing been your full-time gig for a really long time. And as you go deeper into your professional career, do you really have time to be going to school part-time or something? I don't know how I feel about that, Virgil. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish him well because I really like Virgil. But if you're going to be a professional boxer at the top level, I kind of think you probably should be doing that full-time a little bit, I think.
But Virgil is really a nerd, friend. Like, I get he a boxer, but like he really is a nerd. I want to see him do both. Basketball players do both. Football players do both. They go to school in their profession. Let him do it.
Okay. We're going to see how they work out for young Virgil. I wish him the best because I like Virgil a lot. I wish him the very, very best. I want to see him back in the ring, though. I ain't going to lie. I do. I think he's a really good talent. He was good for Grand Prairie. I like Virgil. So, yeah, hopefully he's doing online classes or something like that. So, okay. We'll see. No, we're not giving him a job yet. We're not gonna get no job for him.
Karma just said he didn't want me to send him to Amazon because that's where the fuck he was going, to Amazon or UPS. They making bread now over there.
Say, man.
UPS.
Like, hey. Speaking of Amazon Prime, maybe. So officially, Showtime is going out of the business of boxing. The premier boxing champions are going to have to find them a new home to fight on, a new television source to fight on. There's all kind of speculation. Are they going to Amazon Prime? Are they going to team up with DAZN? I haven't heard anybody else. Those are the only 2 contenders or names that have been thrown out for them. Nobody said anything about ESPN, and I would never think that Al Heyman and Bob Arum would be anywhere on the same space. So that has never been in consideration. But according to Andre Berto, something big is coming. We don't know what it is, but something big is coming, and they got to find a new home for the PBC. Friend, what you think? Where you think they're going?
Honestly, I don't know. And it was crazy. Like, I just don't HBO boxing, now Showtime boxing. Like, I've been seeing people celebrate this shit. Like, people, y'all don't realize what's happening. Like, boxing is actually dying off if they don't jump on somewhere else. Um, Amazon Prime, I can see them there. Maybe that BLK Prime. I don't know. It's all what. Who knows? I still feel like that a whole lot of boxing people got together and tried to give BLK a road. But Bud was like, no, let me get all that bread. And then he moved on. Because we ain't heard shit from BLK Prime since Bud's fight. I think they were trying to do something with that, friend, and it failed. I don't see them. I don't know if they could go anywhere else and be successful. People are streaming everything. So like you can take your chances with Amazon Prime, but if you got $89 damn pay-per-views on Amazon Prime, it's not gonna do well over there.
Maybe
it's the price of shit.
Well, maybe they're not gonna be $89 pay-per-view.
When have they not been?
Well, we talking about it, so maybe they're gonna do something different because things are changing. Maybe the formula is gonna have to change as well. We don't know. We speculating, y'all. Everybody is at this point. We just waiting to see what they're gonna say. We're waiting to see what color the walls are gonna be. But it's very interesting because there is a transition going on. You know, TV is not the TV that we used to have. I vividly remember my granddaddy, God rest his soul, with his smart self, laughing at us because he said, man, them people got y'all. They got y'all wrapped around their little finger. He said, do you know how crazy it is for you to first of all have to buy the TV and then pay to have to watch it? And I said to myself, you know what, goddamn it, that is crazy. Mm-hmm. First of all, you spend all the money to buy the highest grade TV, HD, smart TV, and you pay. It used to be you pay for the TV. That was the big thing. You didn't pay to watch that motherfucker. That was the icing on top. Now you pay for the TV, and then you got to pay to watch the TV. That's crazy. But that's the era we're in. So,
and we living in crazy fucking times. And we've been saying for the longest, people gonna have to get on the wave. Y'all gonna have to find a medium of these streaming people and people that don't want to pay a gazillion dollars to watch these people fight. Like, sure, it's gonna be a charge, but we gotta pay for the subscription and the fight. No, it's gonna be one or the other for me. Either I'm gonna pay for the fight or pay for the subscription, and that shit is gonna be included. And I'm not paying $200 to get one Canelo fight and a bunch of fucking bums like DAZN's doing, because I think that people pay it like $122 a year.
Yeah, they went up. They went up like crazy. They went up like crazy. I don't know. I really can't call it. I don't know what's about to happen. This is what I do know. Al Haymon is a very smart man. Very smart man. Just like they had that deal when PBC first came along that got them rolling. They were on regular TV. We were seeing, when I first got wind of Errol Spence Jr., he was fighting on CBS or NBC or one of them, you know. So I don't know what he has in store, but this isn't happening by surprise. He's not surprised by this. This has all been going on behind the scenes before it was made public. So I don't think he's shocked. He's not caught off guard. And I'm sure he has a plan in place. Something big is coming, is what the folks are teasing. Leonard Ellerby, Berto, you know, people are making tweets telling me y'all gonna be so shocked when you find out. So we'll see. But I made a post because it got me to thinking. I put a little something in the comment in the community section of our page. If you haven't read it, go to the community page. and read what I wrote, and it kind of summed it up. To sum it up, it just got me to thinking. Tank isn't fighting until next year. For a minute, we were all, the general public, thinking that, Tank was going to fight again this year. He had told us he was fighting 3 times this year. He had to go on a small vacation, but we were thinking we were getting a Tank fight at the end of the year. Well, he says, I'll see y'all sometime at the beginning of next year. And then lo and behold, we get this news about Showtime cutting ties with the PBC after the end of this year. And so it made me think about it. And us as boxing fans, we're trying to, we do this because, some of us are fans, more so a fan of one boxer than we are the other. And so everybody wants to see this Tank and Devin Haney fight, right? And according to us, the fight was supposed to happen after Devin was successful against Lomachenko. Well, Tank's issues ensued, and Devin decided to move on to 140. And according to both parties, typically it would have been a mudslinging fest. Oh, he ducking me, he ducking me, he ducking me. It really wasn't a mudslinging fest. All that was said from both camps. Ellerby says the fight ain't ready yet. Bill Haney says they inquired about the fight, but they decided to go in another direction. But neither camp said either party was ducking. Nobody talked bad about, it wasn't what we thought we were going to get because the fight wasn't happening. Now, the fans lost their minds. We talk shit about the other boxers and why it didn't happen and who was ducking and who was all of that shit. So I got to thinking, Al Haney ain't no fool. If Tank Davis is going to fight at the beginning of the year, they're probably going to be premiering him on their new partnership, whoever they're going to be partnering with. Why not keep your ace in the hole? Devin Haney finna fight Regis Prograis. He keeping his belts at 135. Now, we all feel like he's not coming back to 135, but we don't know if the money is right. We don't know. He's keeping his options open. Why not make that fight on your new platform? Why not? That's all I'm saying. While we so busy talking about who ducking who and they keep telling us in plain sight, it's business.
It's a big deal that you're speaking of right there. Put a lot of wonder on people's mind. Why not have a fight like that? That'd be the biggest fight of the year. Might as well kick it off with a bang. And what is a good charge to watch big fights? Because I don't think some of these fights should be pay-per-view fights. Like Luis Ortiz, I don't know why
that was some bullshit.
$39. Okay, so how much would you pay for Devin Haney versus Javante?
That's an $89.90. Whatever his fight cost against Ryan Garcia, I would pay that for him.
Okay, so I will say that to say this. I still don't think. I think $89 is extensive if we're gonna get a shitty undercard. Like if I gotta pay $80, I feel like all my money should be used in a valuable way. I don't want to no shitty undercard. I don't want to see no people that I ain't heard of or some folks that got 4-5 fights on the undercard.
The best card that I remember watching this year was the card that started off the year with a bang, and that was Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. That entire card was very entertaining, and I think that pay-per-view was what was it, $69.99, something like that. It was worth it. That entire card was extremely that card was really entertaining, the whole card from the top to the bottom. Now, we don't know what we're going to get on these cards because nobody knew that. We don't know what we're going to be getting on these cards. But I'm with you. For $89.99 pay-per-view, I want the card stacked from top to bottom. I agree with that. I agree with that. So, I just thought that was interesting. Since all of this is going on, we as fans be at each other's throats harder kind of than the fans be than the fighters be at each other's throats. Also, something that I found very interesting this week, your guy, Teofimo Lopez, came out with some very interesting statements about one Gervonta Tank Davis. And I know you like them both. But T.O. came out, and I ain't no big T.O. fan, but I respect his boxing game. He gets on my nerves. He says some outlandish things. But in this particular clip, he made sense and he's told the truth. Friend, he said they ain't letting Tank fight nobody. They ain't letting him fight no A-list fighters. He fighting all B, C+ list fighters, and they have a formula and they sticking to it. And that's what that is.
I can't see. I'm blind.
Oh, you blind today?
Mm-hmm.
Why, friend?
Because, I mean, if we look at it, we look at his resume, all but Ryan Garcia is true. And I don't want to call Leo a C fighter, but it's a fighter that he brought up.
Leo is a B+ fighter, but he was little.
I can't see, friend. I'm blind. And I can't hear either. So if they he the money man. We've allowed this. We allowed this, you guys. He was knocking out people, and now that he's not knocking out people that y'all want to see him knock out, now we got a problem. Because we was hyping him up.
Who was hyping him up?
You're excluded. You're excluded. We was hyping him up. Tank got fans. And I know some of his fans are disappointed. Some of them don't give a shit. They just want to see him knock out whoever. But the people that want to see him actually be the king of the hill, they disappointed. I'm disappointed.
This is how I feel about Tank. This is how I feel about Tank fans. Let me say that. Hardcore Tank fan. I think I tweeted it once before. Monster Inoue is who y'all really want Tank to be. That's how I feel about it. Monster Inoue is who y'all want Tank to be. Monster don't give a fuck. He gonna fight. He fighting. He coming up. He snatching your shit. Let's get it popping. That's Monster. I wish Tank was like that. I wish. He's and I ain't mad at him. I ain't knocking his hustle. But your hustle has run out, my guy. Yeah, for me anyway. Your hustle has run out. Stream team over here. Until you fight somebody, I want to see you fight stream team.
And you remember after the Fulton Inoue fight, everybody was like, we want to see Inoue versus Tank next. I don't think Tank want to fight him. And I'm a Tank fan. And I think Inoue is cool too. Because I remember Tank saying how he a fan of him. I don't never like these fighters to fight a fighter that they're a fan of. Because they don't really want to beat them up. That's why I never wanted to see Maul and Mel fight Canelo. They're gonna allow their fanism to get their ass whooped. Tank like Inoue going there and do him like he did Steph. We all gonna be looking crazy as shit. Never thought that Gervonta could be made look that way. I don't want to see that because I wasn't expecting him to do Steph like that. Not in my wildest dreams.
I wasn't either. I wasn't either. I wasn't either.
We said, y'all keep saying he's too small. Y'all said he was going to be too small for Steph.
I don't think he going to fight no Tank Davis. But the crazy part is, I think if he said he would, Tank would. Like, I don't want to, I don't ever want to see that. I don't ever want to see that. I don't ever want to see that. And if I'm not even gonna. I'm not Not gonna. But kudos to Teofimo Lopez for his statements because they are very telling. He didn't lie. He didn't lie about that at all. He didn't lie. But he also made another statement. Somebody on Twitter was talking that shit about Devin and talking about why Devin didn't go up to 140 to fight T.O. Bitch, because T.O. is retired, like I said. That's why. Okay? Yeah, y'all be talking that shit, talking that hot shit. Why Devin go up to fight Regis? Well, who's going to be trying to make a fight with somebody who's retired and then who's unretired and then who's retired again? Okay? The man just said he's retired. Sit with it. Okay? Sit with it. He already ran from 135. He didn't want to see Devin at 135. He don't want to see him at 140 either. He see the neck. Sorry.
Why is y'all leaving these comments saying that Tank gonna beat the shit out of Monster? We gonna see what he moving up. We gonna see what he do with this next boy.
Rolo, he might. I'm not counting Monster out at all.
The last time I almost went against him, I was going against him in this fight. I really wanted Cool Boy to win really bad. I knew in my heart who was going to win, but I wanted him to win. This man is moving up looking like this, you guys. Like, we don't know what his body is capable of doing. I don't give a shit if he coming from 112 pounds. Manny Pacquiao did the same shit. We better stop underestimating people. We did it. I did it. I ain't gonna say we. I underestimated one of my fighters' opponents. I'll never do that shit again.
And we have to really think about the level of competition that folks are fighting. You got to think about that. The level of competition. You've been fighting B plus level opposition, and other folks is regularly in there with upper echelon competition. It'll make a small bit of difference. It'll be interesting. I'll say that. I'm not finna say he ain't got no shot. That's what I'm not gonna do. It'll be interesting if it gets made. Is all I'm saying. And they keep teasing, talking about it's gonna be big. It's gonna be monstrous. I'm just saying.
I mean, y'all know I think Tank knock almost everybody out. There's a few people that I think that Tank can't knock out, but for the majority, Tank knock everybody out. We not gonna count Pitbull Cruz because he was hurt. We seen how his hand looked after the fight. He was hurt, so we're gonna use hurt as the excuse of why he didn't fight. I mean, he didn't knock Pitbull Cruz out, but I don't want to see that fight again.
No.
But the hurt hand kept him from knocking him out. The man has a 99% knockout rate, friend. So to me, he's unfuckwittable. But there's some people that I feel like can fuck with him. And Inoue is one of those people. Because he ain't used to nobody fucking in there moving like that and shit. Like,
fast like that, moving like that. I don't know what the power would be like. I don't know. But I think it would be I would rather see Tank and Inoue more than I would want to see Canelo and Crawford. If I had to choose Canelo and Crawford, Tank and Monster, I would much rather see Tank and Monster. I should make that a poll. Press 1 if you'd rather see Tank in a way. Press 2 if you'd rather see Crawford versus Canelo. I'm interested.
I still don't understand why they trying to make that man go up 3 weight classes. And I don't know. If y'all believe it, I believe it for you. I want to see it. Have you seen Canelo?
No, what are you looking like?
Whoever get in the ring with him next, finna get their ass straight blasted on. I'm not bullshitting. Canelo back in the gym already, and he's like fight shape ready already.
Drink, fuck you. You did not have to say that. Fuck you. You didn't have to go there. Okay. You didn't. Okay. 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 Ugh.
Okay, Bushwick, you on your last leg. You're on your last leg, Budrick, because nah, the disrespect is uncanny.
It really is, Rolo. People be sleeping on that man. I told y'all. I told y'all. Monster is a monster, man.
Rayshawn told y'all
He's
if
a
that
killer.
power carry up, it's gonna be an issue that night. He told y'all that. He's been in the ring with that man.
Say,
The power carried up at 122.
say.
He going up to 126 next. If the power carry up at 126, guess what it's gonna do at 130?
Carry.
Guess what it's gonna do at 135?
Carry.
Now
And
140 will probably be pushing it since
right.
he came from 112. I honestly think that man can go to 135 and beat the shit out of a few people.
Now my thing is this. Because Inoue is coming with a huge fan base of his own, would they meet at would they meet at 130 versus 135, or they
Tank
gonna
ain't
make
going
him
down to
come all the way
130.
up?
Tank ain't going down to 130. He said he wasn't fighting at 140 no more, and he wasn't fighting at 130. No, did he say 130 is his natural weight? Or
He fought Leo
135?
Santa Cruz at 130.
I just don't see him going back down to 130.
Hmm.
135, give him that extra pound of weight, and he ain't got to come out there with that little piece of tissue.
See, but that at that time that was an undisciplined Tank. That was a young, undisciplined Tank. I think a disciplined Tank can make 130, but he's more comfortable at 135. He's just more comfortable at 130. I don't know. This is all we ain't got nothing to do tonight, so we just throwing shit around. But I would much rather see Tank in a way, much more than I would want to see Crawford and Canelo. I really would. One last thing we gonna discuss. So in the middle of this PBC Showtime boxing shutdown, there's been dialogue from boxers and promoters about how the state of boxing is moving forward, right? Ryan Garcia has come out and made a statement. T.O. has come out and made a statement. Crawford has come out and made a statement. Oscar has come out and made a statement. Okay. Then Crawford and Oscar De La Hoya kind of had a small kerfuffle, a little disagreement, because Oscar is feeling like, boxers need to have representation. Whereas Crawford said boxers need to be at the table. Okay. And I agree with both of them, actually. Boxers are boxers. Their concerns should absolutely be taken into consideration. But we're not finna sit up here and act like these boxers have knowledge of contracts and are reading and comprehending all of this extensive contract jargon. Okay. We're not finna play crazy. Like that's gonna be their job to do that. It's your job to put together a team that you trust. Okay, that's your job. But your job ain't to be a boxer and to be at the negotiation table, signing and negotiating your own contract. They got people for that. So I kind of tend to agree with Oscar on that end. You just need to be very hands-on about the team you put together. Because even Crawford had a team when he made the fight with Errol Spence. It wasn't just him in there by himself making shit pop. Okay, we're not finna play crazy. All right. Friend, how did you feel about that?
What I'm about to say is finna shock the nation. And I know they finna clip and dip this shit all over the planet. I stand with Bud. Bud said the right motherfucking thing. They do. And we just seen a couple of weeks ago with our little brother with the issue of folks and not being in the room. They need to. This is their career. This is their life. They need a front row seat in this shit. Should nobody be doing this shit for them and then calling them, being like, "Hey, I gotta fight for you. This is what you gonna make." No, hell no. You can't go send me to a job unknowing and think I'm gonna work that bitch how I'm supposed to. It's not going to happen like that. They absolutely should be able to sit down and negotiate and hear what's being negotiated, because some of that shit they may not agree to. I don't want to fight here. The altitude too high. I want to go. I want to fight at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to be present for all that. And yes, you should have representation. Your representation should also be with you as well. You shouldn't be in those meetings alone. You need to be there with your people. So while they're going through this process, they can relate to you in a way that you would understand what's going on. But I digress. So I guess some of these people act like they ain't very smart and they don't know how to do that. But you definitely need to be in the room. And I think Oscar De La Hoya a hoe for saying the shit that he said. He basically told Bud, just shut up and box.
Is that what he said? Because I don't know verbatim.
Yeah. He basically just told Bud, shut up and box. Like, are you out your mind? Did nobody tell you to go snort cocaine alone? You do it with your friends. No, friend, it's true. And I guarantee you, if Oscar De La Hoya was an active fighter, he wouldn't be saying that shit. Because I guarantee you, he was in on a lot of his shit, or it wouldn't have got done. Oh well, friend. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. It is. It is. I stand with Bud on this. Be in the room. It's your fucking career. This is your job. This is what you get paid to do. If it's not happening how you want it to happen, then it shouldn't be happening at all.
My sentiments on that are similar. I agree they should definitely be in the room. And when I say be in the room, not necessarily in the room, but I feel like the boxer should have the final say on what they agree and not agree with. I feel like the boxer should have the final say before any announcement gets made. I feel like the boxer should be in on all of that, and I don't care what stage of the career they're in. Okay, yeah, that's how that should go. But again, certain people do. Like, we don't have this issue with certain boxers. It's only it's certain folks that don't read. Okay, and they find out the hard way later. Okay, I find it very interesting that Bud has all this to say now at this stage in his career. He
Well,
resigned.
maybe now he able to speak out about it and feel free about it. Maybe he wasn't able to speak out on it then.
But that's what I'm saying. He wasn't able to speak out on it because of a deal he signed.
Yeah, but and just think about it. And that's why this takes me back to motherfucking Devin. This is what happened when you give people that ain't never had money shit. I'm just saying, friend. I grew up. I ain't gonna say we was poor, but we was poor. We was poor-ish. How about
Yes.
that? We was poor-ish. Okay. If I grew up poor-ish and got to a point where my talent was taking me somewhere, and somebody came to me and offered me 150,000 cash right then, it's mine. You can take it. I'm finna take that shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, what I'm signing, because I came from nothing. I ain't never had shit, and this is a whole 150 bands sitting in my lap. I'm finna take it. It ain't gonna be till next year that I find out. With taking that 150,000, I have to pay all of that money back. So everything that I'm earning is going back to the people that gave me this money. Go ahead, friend.
Who was in the room when you signed that?
That's what I'm saying. These people, they don't have anybody in the room, friend, and they know what they picking. That's why all of these athletes and these people, they all have the same story. They came from the pores. That's what I hate about this shit. That's just think about all these athletes, friend. The first thing they do when they start talking about this athlete, he grew up in the South Rio, a damn horrible district. And that's the first thing that come to mind when they start talking about these athletes. Not that he came from a two-parent home and his mom was a nurse and his dad was an electrician. We're not getting these stories. He got a single mama that raised him and 15 fucking children in a 2-bedroom apartment, and she worked at a goddamn grocery store. Those are the stories that we getting. So in return, that makes us feel bad. And we tuned in to see how hard of his life was on him because he's finna display this in the goddamn ring. We don't need these type of stories. Like y'all are getting these kids that come from nothing and then throwing all these monies in their faces and then expect them, oh well, he doesn't have a lawyer. I can get his ass now. Because they're not going there in there thinking, I've had money, so I know what it feels like to have a little money.
Well, I'm like Mr. Vega. I think he says, why are we even having these conversations in 2023? It's going to be a I don't want to say a never-ending cycle. But there are going to be some people that jump at that. And then there are going to be some people that don't jump at that. What I'm saying is, know what you signed up for. And if you didn't like it the first time, don't re-up with the same kind of contract. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
And I think some of these old ass boxers, and when I say old, you motherfuckers in your 30s and almost the 40s should be like, and I know these young kids, a lot of them don't listen. That's why I'm really big on like getting kids together. Y'all need to be sitting them down with them and tell them y'all experiences. Let them know, hey, you need a manager. You need what are the people that mess with the money? My brain is not an accountant. You need an accountant. You need an attorney. Like you need all of these people with you at all these times so they can give you the right advice. They're not telling them shit. Errol tried to get on the freaking $1 million podcast and tell them, hey, y'all don't need all this jewelry, buy you some land and all that shit. And these fucking the weird asses that watched the show, they started laughing. No, bitch, she's trying to tell you, get your real shit in order. Buy you some land. These necklaces and shit that you buying ain't gonna be there. They worth shit in a couple of years.
That's why I don't be feeling bad for folks. Because you hear what you want to hear. You do what you want to do. Sorry. We've been having this kind of story for far too long for folks to still be making the same ignorant ass mistakes. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. Uncultured J came back. He says, all I know is smart people generally have smarter people around them, especially when it comes to contractual and legal matters. Be involved, yes, but it's okay to say, I don't know. I'm 50-50. Uncultured J, that I could not have put it better. Okay. You don't know everything. So your best bet is to find someone that you trust. Okay. Vet somebody. Ask the right questions. Okay. Coach Amber came back and says, can you imagine Bud at the table with the Burger King crown? Hashtag coin flip.
That's why I don't come in here with you people. You people is messed up. Okay? You people is messed up. But it's true though, friend. Like we have to do something to get like, and I know all people watch this show, but I'm specifically speaking to my people when I say this. Y'all, we got to get out of the mindset of you got to be from the hood to have a little bit of smart or goodness about yourself, talent about yourself. Like we holding our own selves back with this mindset that we got, man. Like we got to teach our kids about money early so they'll know what money look like when they put in the opportunity to be around some real money. Like, we keep these kids broke in a broke mindset, a broke place. When they get money or get around money, these NIL coming in for these kids that's working real hard, they can be like, oh, let me go ahead and get that because they ain't never had shit. And the first thing they go buy is motherfucking jewelry.
Financial literacy is a must in this day and age. It really, and you know what? Some of the children, some of the youngsters, they have it. These kids making big money on these YouTube streets, on these Twitch streets. I hope that they have some financial literacy about themselves as they do this, because there is a lot of folks making big coins. Just be smart about your money, okay? And know that these same coins ain't gonna always be rolling in as hard as they rolling in right now. Go ahead.
And I hate y'all. Derek, you came in here late. We literally just had a whole fucking good 7-minute conversation about Bud and standing with Bud. And then you come in here and say some shit like Bud hurt our feelings. I want to keep it out. Sorry. But I want to let you finish watching the show. Like, I hate Bud fans so fucking much because y'all are like so extremely stuck up that man's ass that can't nobody say nothing about him. I don't want to say that you got it in the back of your throat because then it's gonna cause a lot of fucking laughter. But like, that's why we don't even mention Bud on this motherfucking show because y'all weird. You came in here fucking late. You missed the fact that we gave Bud all the credit. I stand with Bud. Bud, you said all the right fucking things. And then you come in here. Okay, well then how about this? I'm not finna argue with you. I'm finna do you like I did Rolo and put your ass in a place where you gonna have to comment in the dark. Bye-bye, baby. Have a good night. Cause no. We good.
What we bitter about, dear aunt?
I don't know what we bitter about. Like, I'm so fucking tired of that shit. It's weird to me. Y'all, goddamn. We didn't say nothing bad about the man, and then here he come talking about y'all bitter over Budrick, and he finally said something good. Man, get the fuck out of here. Because I'm tired of y'all dick sucking asses every fucking week with this same bullshit. Like, y'all the saltiest winning ass people I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. It's insane to me. Give it a fucking rest. I don't want to see no more meat in the back of y'all throat while you in here. I literally just gave the man his credit. Ain't gonna be no dick sucking on my watch. Go, you and your baby Bud, go touch some grass. Cause y'all upset me real much. I'm sorry, friend. Go ahead. Weird ass nigga, bro.
Uncultured Jay came back and he says, money doesn't change you. It makes you more of what you already are. And those are facts. Those are absolutely facts. Okay? Absolutely facts. Y'all done came in here and touched on a nerve. You didn't.
Because I don't understand how we literally was giving the man credit and this motherfucker come out of nowhere talking about Bud shade. Bitch, we literally just told you that I stand with the man. He said something right. Where did you hear I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show. Maybe we did say something shady-ish to Bud. And it's not all Bud fans. It's the weird asses, the ones that got Bud draws, them. It's always them.
Always. Y'all see her reading them comments. Tread lightly, cause
we finna get out of here because I'll be in here all night talking to these fucking people crazy. Stop playing. Go play with your mama. Don't be weird on my behalf where I can see it because I'm gonna say something about it. That's why I don't say nothing nice. You cannot say nothing nice about Bud because they hear Bud and then they be like, oh, they hating on Bud. Didn't hear shit but Bud.
And that's it. And just already be on the defense.
You dick sucking bitch. You weird ass. I'm sorry. Let me get friend. I'm sorry. Because I don't understand. I don't understand this. Like, it makes me want to get extremely violent. Because you out your fucking mind. All you heard was Bud. And then your brain was like, they saying something bad. Let me call them bitter or old. Bitch, with y'all really the women around here. You men.
This is
I'm
still a good Christian program.
Nah, the devil is here at this point. Ain't no Christian
Oh Lord, no,
program.
not Lucifer.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Y'all, just stop being weird to me, for real. I get it. I know y'all like the 29th is over, you guys. It don't hurt like it did in August. It didn't hurt like it did at the beginning of September. Like, at this point in time, we have moved past it. And the stuff that y'all saying, it's not hurting like it did 2 months ago. You damn meat eaters, find you something to do.
Tevin says, well, damn. Did I come in at a bad time?
No, you
Actually,
perfectly on time.
you're on time, Tevis. Actually, you're a little late because we're about to skedaddle on up out of here.
Yeah.
Friend, Rolo, stop. Don't do it.
That's why he blocked.
Rolo.
Supremely out of here. I don't good for him. He can chat in the dark for the rest of the goddamn season. However long we here.
Tiana Scott, you treading lightly. You treading lightly, Tiana. You treading lightly, Tiana. Tiana, I like you. Don't die. Hey.
Oh, hey. Tiana, you right,
Tiana. Hey, man, go and close us out.
Let's go, Astros. We on that ass. Thank y'all for coming through. Oh, I'm just going to hint this on the way out because it's still 150 people in here. We got an announcement coming soon. And it's a big one. It's going to be a big one. And you're going to see me and my friend on national television racking them bitches up. You hear me? We going to be in the BIKE. So y'all stay tuned because we got some big shit coming. Make sure y'all come back on on Sunday. Yeah, we'll be here on Sunday. Come back on Sunday. We're gonna be discussing the fights, but we got some shit coming and y'all gonna be surprised. Oh, 200K by tomorrow. What I miss?
Mr. Vega, why are you talking to me like this? I saw you kikiing when the Rangers won. Kiki now?
She was kikiing
really?
very much. She was kikiing very much. Shout out to those Astros. Let's go, Stros. It's gonna be over with for y'all. The fat lady is humming. She's all in her vocal cords, and y'all was talking about y'all was gonna beat us. And then you know what's crazy? They put on the thing. Whoever wins the first game typically wins the series. Not this time. You're playing with categorized treaters. What I tell you about fighting Canelo? What did I say when you fighting Canelo?
Are you done?
You better be in your bag. And if you're not in your bag, you just might get beat. This is one of those instances. You knew what you was going up against. You see my boy Altuve? Altuve is the dude. Go ahead, get your shout out to the Stros. Let's go, Stros.
All of y'all in here who are taunting me, who are saying mean things to me, who are just really trying to make me feel low. Fuck y'all, okay? From the bottom and the depths of my heart and soul, from the pit of my stomach. She's only humming. We have a game on Sunday, and I'll see you fuckers back Sunday evening. And I don't care what happens. I'm still going to be here representing because that's kind of fan I am. Okay? 200K by tomorrow, please. And thank you. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel. Share it. Let people know the queens come on every Friday, every Sunday. And all I know is that you fuckers better close us out on Sunday. Because if you don't, just
and on
know.
Sunday, my birthday gonna be in 7 days, y'all. In 7 days. Let's go, strolls. That's what I'm gonna get for my birthday, friend.
What?
A W. The big W, not the little one.
Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Good night. Go Rangers. Ranger danger. Ranger danger. Bye, y'all.